Well, greetings all. Welcome to Michelle Lives Well. I am grateful that you happened upon my channel. Every Wednesday, I'm going to go live at 3 p.m. Why 3 p.m. on a Wednesday? Well, first, let me tell you, I'm going to coin these Wednesdays as Wholeness Wednesdays. Now, why 3 p.m.? 3 p.m. is a time of the day, especially on Wednesdays, that people, they have coined that as hump day during midweek. At 3 p.m., you're just like over it, okay? Just like straight like that. You're over it. You are over the emails. You're over the meetings that could have been emails. You are over the tasks that can sometimes feel mundane. You're just, ready to close out your day. And for a very long time, I've done videos here and there to show folks, what you can do during your 15-minute breaks. Most folks, you're supposed to get 2 breaks a day. And if you're not, that's a whole nother conversation. There's some labor laws there. But 2 15-minute breaks a day in addition to your lunch break, so you can get recharged, refueled. And so on this channel, it's going to be very important for me to do that. It's very important for everyone to do that. But on this channel in particular, I'm going to be sharing some things with you all. And it's going to be vital for my overall health and well-being for me to do use my 15 minutes no matter what. To use my 15-minute breaks no matter what is happening. I have to prioritize myself. So recently I was diagnosed with PTSD, depression, and anxiety. All of those were caused by ongoing chronic stressors and toxic environments. And it caused my health and well-being to suffer quite a bit. I was completely depleted, not sleeping, had insomnia, completely exhausted, wasn't functioning the way I needed to function. So it had my world upside down. It caused things, the PTSD, the chronic stressors, the depression, the anxiety, all of that caused my world to be upside down. It literally rocked me at the core, rocked me up at the core. But I am a fighter, and so I am coming back with vengeance. Okay, those of you that know me knows that I'm not someone that gives up easily, and so I just have to learn how to fight differently this time. Fight differently in such a way where it's not going to cause me harm unintentionally, causing myself harm by depleting myself because I am wearing this superwoman, superhero cape, this stigma of being a strong Black woman that's been placed on me by a variety of factors, right? I'm no longer willing to carry those as badges of honor with pride. I'm no longer willing to do that. So I am taking off my cape. I kind of wish I had a cape. Didn't think about the prop until now. You'll get to know me. I'm a bit extra, but it's just how God made me. So I'm taking off my cape and I'm laying it down with grace. I just had a thought like I'm kicking it. I am no longer wearing that. I'm not putting that back on. Don't care what, who, what, when, where, why, or how. I'm not putting that back on. And it's not going to be easy because I've worn it the majority of my life. And I've been a fighter the majority of my life, not because I wanted to, but because I had to. But also my personality is a bit like that. So, fighting for families, friends, my family, other people's families, friends, community, culture, disadvantaged populations, doing all of that, overextending myself, just completely depleting myself for my call, for the thing that I am called to do. But I do not believe at all this is how God wanted me to operate. And so I believe He allowed it to happen so that way I can sit down. He can sit me down. I can rest and I can recalibrate, but do it in such a way where I can prioritize myself and do what I teach other people how to do. I teach them how to prioritize themselves. I teach them how to prioritize their health and their well-being. But because I had that cape on and was doing so much for so many other people, I neglected myself. And so that it was a rude awakening. It was a huge wake-up call. It was greatly needed. And so on this channel, I am going to say no more. I'm not going to take anything else on my plate. I'm going to completely go and focus on myself, my health, my well-being, and we're going to rock it out together. And so this channel is for everyone, whether you look like me or not, but really for folks who, again, for everyone, but for folks who have those type of similarities like me. Like the persona is very similar, where you take on so much because you feel like you have to, and if you don't, who's going to do it? And the responsibility is on you. I'm the eldest of 3, so all of the older siblings, you understand what I'm saying, right? Without me having to say everything. But I'm just going to, share the real deal Holyfield on this channel of what it looks like to take off that cape that you've worn all your life. I'm 35 years old. And so it's been a part of me. So how does that look? How does it look for me to offload my plate, to have my plate go from being like a 12-inch plate to a saucer? To a saucer, really, like 12-inch plate to a saucer of duties and responsibilities outside of taking care of myself. I'm going to trim it that much, unapologetically. And I have to. I believe that's what God is telling me to do, to take a breather and to recalibrate, and then go back at it in a way that's going to be conducive to this life that He has blessed me with. So, not going to get preachy with you guys, but I do want you all to know that you are not alone in this journey of trying to go for the things that you have been called for, while still taking care of yourself, taking care of your responsibilities, and still trying to live your life and live it well. So what I'm going to do is every Wednesday, I'm going to go live on my 15-minute break. And that 15-minute break will happen every Wednesday at 3 p.m. And I'm going to go live, and I'm going to show you in real time how I do what I do to combat the triggers, right? Because they won't change. I have to change in the process. So what I do to combat it, what I do to refuel, to regroup, to make sure that I'm good first and foremost, to show you how I do what I do, how I teach people how to do this. So actually show you how I am going to now prioritize myself, my health, so I can be here for eons to come, right? I'm going to take you on this journey with me as I heal from my childhood and adulthood triggers. Many of them I worked for a very long time to overcome and to heal from, but there are others that came up in this process that I had buried deep. And so I have to do that work, right? I have to do that work. And I was embarrassed. I was ashamed for a very long time once I got the diagnosis and things like that. And I felt like, how, Sway? I felt like, how, Sway, me out of all people have this diagnosis, right? And it's more with that, and I'll share that during our time together. But me out of all people, and that's how it is. It is not just me out of all people. It's people like me and people like me, because we're so busy taking care of everyone else and consumed by everyone else's issues that we neglect ourselves in the process. So this channel will give you permission to lay it all out. Pull it off, lay it out, and refocus it on you. So this is for everyone, but people who are like me. You are a professional in some way, shape, and form. You are running something, some way, shape, and form. You are a leader in some way, shape, and form. You are the head of something, some way, shape, and form. And you have neglected to take care of yourself in that process. And now your body is telling you, you need to rest. You need to chill out. You need to pay attention to me. and take care of me, because when you take care of me, I will take care of you, right? So essentially, that's what this channel is going to be about. And we're going to journey along together. I'm going to be my complete self, authentic self, and we're going to heal together. I look forward to engaging with you all. If you feel me, if you understand me, if you can relate to me in any way, shape, and form, please comment. Please comment in the comment section. Of course, like, share, subscribe. This can be tough, and sometimes you can feel like you're alone in it, but I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. I know it's groups of people, communities out here. So I'm just out here telling my truth. And so today, essentially, that's the first thing that I will share with folks, is that today was about me telling my truth out loud. Now, I was exhausted. I didn't sleep well. I have insomnia because of all that's happened and what's going on. And so I was worried. I had this thing going back and forth in my mind with sharing my truth. Now, I've always been transparent, but this is a different type of transparent. This is a type of truth that comes with the stigma attached, with stereotypes attached, and people can try to put you in boxes and block opportunities. Well, I'm breaking out of all of that, but that's why I didn't sleep that well. But I am in the process of breaking out of all that by sharing my truth. And so that's what this will be about. Wednesdays, I will come on live again. And then Fridays, I will, more than likely, it'll be pre-recorded, but that one will be a little bit more in depth. It'll be probably closer to 30, 45 minute video, but all of it will be around sharing my truth, how it all came to be, what I'm doing now, and what I'm doing to prepare myself for the future as well. So I look forward to connecting with you all, and I pray that you all live well. Before we go, I just want to do this thing that I've been doing since I started trauma work years back for myself, because I wanted to better myself and my family. So for me, I go like this on my heart, and I put my other hand on my abdomen. And I put my hand on my abdomen because that's where we carry our babies for women. And I do this because I am loving on my youth or my child self. They now use the word inner child, right? My younger self. But now the buzzword is inner child. So I'll use inner child. But I'm doing this to love on my inner child, my younger self, the one that has some traumatic things happen to them and kind of buried some things and covered up some things so that way I could survive. Well, I'm loving on her today, and I'm doing so by breathing and telling her that you are everything. You are loved. You are adored. You are sought after. You are seen. You are heard. You are connected. You are protected. And you are respected. You belong to the Most High God. And in Him, you are whole and you are made complete. Ashe. So, I am now going to sip my tea. I am calm. Okay, that calmed me. So I'm going to sip my tea and I'm going to get back to work. It's right at like 14 minutes. So my 15-minute break is officially about to be up. So I'm going to go. But until next time, I pray that you all live well and you live well on purpose.